of Cameroon. All right, PFL 5. PFL announced that Francis Ngannou will be at cage side, or smart cage side, as they say. And shortly before the event, they said Jon Jones will be at cage side, and they kind of did. Jon Jones and Ngannou will be at cage side, and yeah, fans were like, "What's gonna happen? This is whatever." And then Jon Jones showed up in a PFL t-shirt as a UFC champion. I don't know what Dana White and his people will think about that. I'm sure the press would ask him the next time they get a chance. But I really want to hear what he would say. But yeah, Jon Jones was there.
All right. So,
Um,
so, 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 so before we go too far, I think Jon Jones guy, yeah, he was fighting in the
mhm.
PFL. So Jon Jones was like a corner man to his guy. So that's why he had to like pull up
That
in the
explains the
PFL
shirt.
shirt. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
So
okay,
it's
okay.
it's not like he was repping the PFL or anything like that.
Okay, okay. That explains it. That explains it. Okay, so holy shit. So here's the thing. PFL happened last night. Bellator happened last night. Bellator had the main event of the Nev Kim. Oh gosh, guys. I think that's a light heavyweight title was on the line. Oh, remind me, what's the name of that soldier
Nemkov,
of God?
Nemkov,
N- Ninkov and
versus Romero. Yoel
exactly. And then he has Sergio Pettis and Pitbull fighting in the co-main.
and people.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So PFL had no buzz at all. That event had no buzz. The only thing that trended the whole of yesterday or the whole of this morning was Ngannou and Jon Jones doing the face-off. And also, I think one thing that trended was one of Muhammad Ali's grandkids that was fighting that had a TKO victory somewhere on the PFL card. So yeah, so they faced off. They said a lot of things. A lot of cameras was on them. They were talking about it was just sort of like a bromance. This one was just touching. Jon Jones was touching Ngannou's arms. Ngannou was rubbing Jon Jones's stomach. Uh, it was a bit weird to see. But first of all, what's your take on that? Then we can talk about what this means. Yo, I cannot hear you.
Okay. Oof. Can you hear me now? Hello.
I can hear
Are
you
you
now.
there?
I can hear you.
My mic is. All right. Okay. 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 So personally, I watched the PFL like stuff go down yesterday because I had some like
Hmm.
personal people that I was hoping to see that had hype, but the guy that they want basically to fight Ngannou, that they are pushing to fight Ngannou, was fighting yesterday. So I wanted to see how good he was. I wasn't really impressed though. But anyways, so have you listened to the conversation they had, like Jon Jones and Ngannou? Like, have you heard what they said to each other?
There was a transcribed video where they did a bit of a subtitle on. I think that's on Ngannou's page, but I didn't really pay attention to everything. It was more like
I think Ngannou posted it
I'm the king,
this
I'm
evening.
the king. Yeah, so this
Yeah,
one say I'm the king, and this one will be like
it
I'm
was
the
it,
king. They
it
didn't
was
really say
just
anything
two guys
noteworthy.
with supreme egos. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be a fighter, you need to have a bit of a ego,
Yeah, like it
but
was just two guys with serious egos, like trying
my my
to, I
my,
don't
my
know,
people my
flex
people have
and
a say.
finesse on each
My
other.
people
I don't
have a
even know
say.
what was going on. They were so weird and cringy, like
Yeah, so
but
my people have a say. Can you hear me?
well,
Guys, I'm viewers, I'm really sorry about the audio. The audio is really crap. And I think I lost Toby there. Oh gosh. So it's just gonna be me. So I'm just gonna tell you what I think about the Jon Jones and Ngannou thing, right? So my people have a say in Hausa. It says Tabakalasa. Hausa is a language from Nigeria. Tabakalasa means tap and lick. So like maybe when someone is being greedy to you and they bring a pot of soup, right? And they allow you to just tap and lick, but you can't have the whole meal. Is sort of what Ngannou and John Jones did, because we know that this is one of the greatest fights that we will never see. Even if we see it, both fighters will not be in their prime at the time because of obviously the contract situation of Ngannou and the contract situation of John Jones. We can only imagine what it's going to be. But I think this is good for buzz. This is good for clicks. Hey, we've got Toby back. Toby, hi, welcome back. So yeah, what do I make of it? I don't really make too much of it. Uh, I guess we would wait to see another trend-worthy thing that they would do. We at this point we're just waiting for Ngannou's next move. And speaking about Ngannou's next move, Toby, did you see that Ngannou mentioned that he is going to fight in PFL early next year? Or did you not see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. But like, who is he going to? That's the problem. If he's fighting a PFL guy, I don't think he's going to. I think he's better than everybody in that heavyweight division. To be fair, so unless they manage to sign a couple of interesting people, the heavyweights I saw fight yesterday to try and make it into the playoffs, man, they were not on his caliber. They were not like he'll take them out in one round. So they need to kind
Yeah,
of stack up that division or find worthy opponents, basically.
yeah. I don't think the person that he would fight would necessarily have to have a contract with PFL or needs to be on their rankings. He just needs to find a free agent somewhere or someone in another promotion.
Do you
I
ever
think
see the UFC PFL thing working?
of course it's not gonna work because PFL is not even on the level of Bellator yet. So
I thought they were
they are
acquiring
not.
Bellator.
Yeah, but they haven't, right? So PFL is technically not even the second best promotion in the world or second biggest promotion in the world, in my opinion. I still think it's Bellator. I think PFL is even second, is even below one championship. Uh, they are throwing money around, and if they could achieve to purchase Bellator and purchase all the assets and all the contracts and all that, then that would be a huge deal. Voila, guys, I'm really sorry. It's past midnight here.